Hey, I'm Matthew Moscoviak from CNET, and we're going to take a look at the Boston Acoustics TVee Model 25. This is a pretty basic soundbar with a street price of $350, and as you can see, it's not exactly the most stylish device on the market. The soundbar has a matte gray finish, and there's a small wireless subwoofer included, and there's not much else to it aside from a few front panel buttons on the right. It's not a thick device overall, but compared to some of the thinner soundbars coming out these days, it does look a little chunky. Now the Boston actually doesn't come with a remote. Instead, it relies on you to program the soundbar to respond to commands from your TV's remote, which doesn't exactly work flawlessly in every setup. The manual also tells you to disable the TV's internal speaker, and the TV I used for testing would show a message that said not available every time I adjusted the volume. It's an annoying quirk that happens with a lot of soundbars that lack a dedicated remote, so you may want to check if your TV displays a similar message before buying the Boston. Around back you'll see there's an analog audio input, an optical digital audio input, and a mini jack input. That's not much connectivity overall, but the Model 25 is counting on you to connect all your devices right to your TV and then connect the output of your TV right to the soundbar. That means you'll be using your TV to switch between devices, and as long as your TV has an audio output, it should work pretty well. Sound quality is actually pretty good for a soundbar this size, especially since the sub is so small. The subwoofer blends nicely with the soundbar, and while larger systems will deliver a bigger impact on, say, action movies, the Model 25 generally handles movies pretty well. Like most soundbars, music doesn't sound great, so if you plan on listening to a lot of music, you're better off with a more traditional stereo or home theater system. Aside from its design flaws, the main issue with the Model 25 is the price. $350 is a lot to ask for a soundbar these days, and there's really nothing about the TV to warrant the extra cost. If you can get it at a discount, the Boston Acoustics TVee Model 25 sounds good for its size, but otherwise you'll get a better value from some of our other top soundbar picks. I'm Matthew Moscoviak for CNET, and this is the Boston Acoustics TVee Model 25.